Hello, I'm Jen. Welcome back to my channel. This is my August reading wrap-up. This summer I have been taking a break from using my TBR game, the Dragon Horde board. This summer, June, July, August, I have been concentrating on mood reading and reading through series. That has been a great decision. I had a great June and July as far as reading goes. So August is going to be much of the same, reading through series, mood reading, but September, October, November, I'm going to bring this bad boy out to help me curate a TBR of cozy, spooky, witchy vibe books, which I'm ready for now. I have already broken out the pumpkin spice latte, but I live in Florida, so it's still hotter than heck. We actually broke a record this week. It hit 100 degrees at Tampa International Airport. We have had heat advisories left and right. So I'm doing everything I can to get a jump start on the fall vibes. August is a crazy month. I'm either going to have a lot of reading time or not a lot of reading time. I go back to school. I'm a teacher, so I start back on August 11th. I only have about 2 weeks left. The week after that, we take my daughter to her first year of college, so we're going to drop her off, set up her dorm. And then after that, kick starts just a bunch of school activities with my son. He's a senior in high school, so we'll be going to a lot of football games. So I really don't know what August looks like as far as how much time I'm going to have to read. So the stack that I have here may be a little ambitious, or it may not be ambitious enough. First up, these are in no order. I don't know what order I'm going to read these in. That will be left completely up to my mood. I have A Fate Inked in Blood. This is one that I've had for a while, and I need to get my TBR, my physical TBR, down. This one has the beautiful sprayed edges. And I have seen A Curse Carved in Bone. I think that's what it's called, book 2, and it looks so beautiful. And I want to pick it up and have this beautiful matching set, but I need to make sure that I like the series first. So I don't want to get too far ahead of myself and buy too many books that I may end up not reading. So we're going to try A Fate Inked in Blood. One of my favorite books of last year was The Spell Shop, so I'm super excited that I have the Enchanted Greenhouse in my hand. Sarah Beth Durst also just announced the cover and the release of a new cozy YA book. It's right here because I can't remember it off the top of my head. But I just love all of her cozy writing, and I love all of her covers. And I would like to read something off of her backlist in the fantasy genre just to see if she will be an auto-buy author for me in genres that are not just cozy. The next book is actually in my boyfriend's office, and he's in there working, so I'm not going to go in there and get it. But it is the second book in the Scythe series. This will be a reread for me. Thunderhead is the second book. I love this series. This is a dystopian series. And I'm just going to blurb this real quick. This is what I love about this book. This is also my boyfriend's favorite book. We recommend it to everybody. Is this the best book that I've ever read? No. It's very, very, very close. But what I love about this book is that I can recommend this book to middle schoolers all the way up through adults. And everybody that I have recommended this book to that has actually taken me up on the offer and read it has loved it, has wanted to read all of the books in the series, have nothing but good things to say about this. I did read this 5-6 years ago. I don't remember a lot of the details, and I did reread Scythe a couple months ago, so I need to sorry, I had a phone call. So I do need to continue this series. I do need to continue this series. There is a fourth book called Gleanings that is stories from the Scythe world. I have not read that one yet. I want to wait until I do the reread. Neil Shusterman has been putting a lot of things on his social media about possibly a movie or a TV show. Fingers crossed, but I'm not going to get my hopes up. All right, the next book I want to read is, it wouldn't be a video without Violet's Cattail in the way, would it? I would like to finish out the Belladonna series with Wisteria. every book, well, the 2 books that I've read in this series, 5 stars, maybe 4.5 stars. I've really, really liked them. In September, she is coming out with a little Christmas novella that I would like to read, and it would be nice to just close off a series on my list. In July was very sci-fi heavy for me unexpectedly. I don't have the July reading wrap-up planned, recorded as of yet when this video will go out, but it will be soon. So if you want to see all my sci-fi thoughts, but I did read Aurora Rising in July. I really liked it. I would like to get this series completed sooner rather than later. So I am hoping to pick up Aurora Burning. This is book 2. The first book was a quick read, so I think that this one will be also. And the last book I have to continue a series is one that I've actually already started, but because we only have 2 days left in July, I don't think that I'm going to finish it. And I only have the Dust Jacket right now, but it is finally in my hands after many, many years of waiting. The 4th book in the Morrigan Crow series, Silverborn. This is a middle grade series that I absolutely love. My middle school class loves it. This is one of those examples of a middle grade book that is also great for adults. The character work is amazing in this book. Super entertaining. I just want to be at this academy so bad. I am also about 20% into Enchantra, which is the sequel to Phantasma. I'm reading this on KU. So that will also be rolled over into August if I don't finish it in the next 3 days. A book series that has been on my TBR for a long time and I just never get around to it. And I don't think that the series has a name, but it is 4 books that were released and they're all inspired by Disney. So there's If the Shoe Fits, Tangled Up in You, By the Book. I can't remember what the other one is, but I have all 4 of them. So one of those books, maybe this one, will make it onto my TBR. And in the vein of trying to get things off of my physical TBR that have been on there for a long time, The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi. I think I'm going to buddy read this with Shelly. This is her YouTube channel. So go ahead and check her out. This is a high seas adventure with a middle-aged woman, which I am a middle-aged woman. And I think the sequel of this one is coming out fairly soon as well. So just like A Fate Inked in Blood, I do want to read this one to see if I am interested in the sequel. That is all I have on the plans for the month of August. Like I said, I will either get through all of these or none of these. I'm sure I'll get through a few of these. I just really have no idea what August holds. What are you planning on reading in August? I would love to know. I would also love to know if you've read any of these books or if you have any other recommendations for me. As always, I appreciate your likes, your comments, and your subscribes. And until next time, happy reading.